Hey, what's up everybody? Today I'm going to be going over on how to set up a macro that will allow you to SuperGlide seamlessly at the push of a button. I've tried the other way of going about this, which is altering your game files, and I feel like this macro works better. It's one button opposed to the two buttons. People, well, in that script or those files, it pretty much it lowers your FPS and caps it to 30 at one point, and I've noticed issues with that. It will sometimes in game it'll just lock you at the 30 FPS, so that's something I didn't want to have to deal with. So this macro is a one-stop shop pretty much, and it does simplify things because of the fact that it's only one button opposed to two, which on the game files that you have to alter, you have to bind your climb. So when you're mantling, opposed to like what I'm using this macro, I'm just mantling how I usually mantle, and then I'm performing a SuperGlide, although that wasn't a SuperGlide. I'm not quite timing it right now, but it does work just as well, if not better. And you just have to time the you know, at the apex of your jump properly to get it to work. And I'm really trying to focus on what I'm saying right now. I'm not going back and adding audio, which I probably should be doing. But yeah, so I'll show you the macro here, and all you have to do is copy the macro the same way. I wonder if, since I'm recording and the FPS drop, and it's affecting, because I play at 240 hertz, and it's like, it's not working right now. Alright, there it goes. Okay, yeah, I'm not focusing properly to get it to work. Like, you see I just did it twice in a row there, and all I'm doing is pressing a button. And another good thing about this macro is what I've come to find out is that sometimes when it fails, it does like a half SuperGlide. Like right there. That was like almost a half SuperGlide, like instantly like just slides you and gives you, like, I would imagine it would give you a competitive edge as well. But as you can see there, I just did it, and all I'm doing is timing the macro push, so just one button at the right time, and like it was like almost like a half, like for sure. And other things I noticed with changing the game files and using that method, it just like, I feel like using this macro, you don't really run into many issues when you're mantling. Like, whereas with the in-game script, you'll try to go about doing the SuperGlide and you'll just kind of be like stuck. Like this one always has you moving, almost like I would say about 95% of the time you're not gonna have an issue. Like you see, like even so, it's doing like a half SuperGlide, which is just like, I didn't even know existed until this macro. So we do have that, and as you can see, the majority of the time I'm landing the SuperGlide. I do think the FPS, if you've done research on SuperGliding, FPS does make kind of a difference, but just like this macro is just so easy and it works so well. Only caveat is that you will need some sort of macro creator. I know for a fact that the LG, I'm not sure if it works for the keyboard, if you have like an LG keyboard, or I mean Logitech keyboard, but I tried building this macro on the Logitech G Hub and it didn't work the same. So I'm actually using Razer. Um, so you'll have to download the Razer macro within Razer Synapses or Synapse, however you want to pronounce that. And it'll work. So let's go ahead and I'll show you the Razer Synapse macro here now. Just a moment. Yeah, so as you can see here, I have tried the editing of the game files here, but I did not. I don't think it works half as good as this, honestly. And I had to change my caps to a mantle, which I don't like using. So yeah, here's the macro. If you go ahead and like all you're doing is recording space and C, which is crouch, should be crouch, or you have to set it as your alternate crouch within the game if you're using something else. Uh, and then space will have to be set to jump. um, so you need to make sure that the timing here is exactly the same. I'm pretty sure it just counts for the down push. So this is when you're pushing down on both of these keys, and this is when you're letting up on both of these keys. So the timing, I'm not sure how much it matters. I haven't played with it. I just know I spent a lot of time on Logitech's macro maker, and I couldn't get it to work. And then I came over here to the Razer. I tried replicating the timing of when I am successfully able to perform a super jump or super glide, rather, uh, with my mouse and key, well, with my keyboard, and yeah, so this is what I got, and it actually this was at set to 0.2 before, and now I upped it to 0.3 manually, and it worked. So you could change the delay here, just have to delete everything and then manually input it. But yeah, this is the timing, and what I then did was bound the bind or the macro to uh, a a key of my choosing, and it's as easy as that. Yeah, so if you guys enjoyed the video, I know there was a lot of stuttering. I don't really have a script. I really didn't practice. I just did everything off the top of my head. If you enjoyed the video, give it a like, give it a thumbs up, whatever. Yeah, well, thanks for you guys' time and hope you enjoy it. Have a good day.